We're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Nutrition Health Connection Show. The most important 30 minutes each week you can spend on your health. Stay tuned to learn the secrets about true health and longevity.
With Becky Mulcahy and Cindy Philippi, where we share with you valuable secrets, tips, and the latest discoveries for your true health choices.
Hey, how is everybody? Oh, I guess hold on. Let me see if I can get my camera to go. Hey, there we are. Okay.
Are you back on?
Yeah.
We're glad you're with us, everybody. In the coming weeks, we'll be sharing critical and largely unknown health information for you and the people that you care about that can safeguard you and your family. Hi, I'm Becky Mulcahy.
And I'm Cindy Philippi.
There's a comment section down below. We would super appreciate it if you would say hi to us, let us know where you're coming from. You can also ask questions, request topics for future shows, things like that. And you might want to uncheck the refresh button before you start typing so it doesn't delete what you're writing. When you're done with your question or your input, just recheck the refresh button again and it'll update your information. We truly want everybody to be involved, and we're so happy that you're on this journey with us.
All right. So let's get started, huh?
Yes, we have a passion for helping people to be more healthy and live longer. Are you or your loved ones suffering with illness and disease? There is hope. We will be talking today about what is true health, what is cell health, and why are so many people ill and or dying from diseases younger and younger. That's what we're going to learn about today.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has their own concept of what's healthy. So what is yours? Is it eating from the 4 food groups? Is it being vegan? Is it being paleo? Eating organic food? Why, even if you're eating healthy, even if you think you're on a good road to health, why is it that people are still getting diseases? They're still dying. Why are athletes dropping dead on the field? There's something else going on, and we've got to be wondering that, because some things just don't make any sense. Dr. Wallach, he's the genius doctor that originally taught us about cell health, and he has an ag degree, a veterinarian degree. He's a soils expert and a naturopathic physician. He even worked with Marlon Perkins of Mutual Omaha's Wild Kingdom fame in Africa for a couple years, and then he did some research with him in the U.S. for quite a few years, and that's where a lot of this information started coming together for him. He's authored 20 books, including the bestseller, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you haven't heard of that, a lot of people have. I will be reading a little bit from it later. And 2 of his bestsellers are in the Smithsonian because they were such groundbreaking discoveries that he came up with and research that the Smithsonian actually has 2 of his books. Now, he started this whole quest for health and nutrition when he was a child. He was raised on a beef farm in Missouri, and he asked his dad, hey, we go to all this effort to feed our cattle all this, nutrition and supplements and keep them healthy, yet we don't give ourselves any nutrients. Of course, he was just told to shut up and eat his food, and so that was the beginning of his lifelong journey of trying to figure it out, and now of educating people. So he spends 300 days a year, Becky, on the road.
And free lectures all over the place, all over the U.S. and in other countries. Yep.
Yeah. So
And
he's devoted to
now 300 days a year. He still travels and lectures. And he
Yeah.
just wants to help people. That's where his heart is and his knowledge, and he's helped countless people. It's
Yes.
awesome.
And everybody needs to hear his message. That's why Becky and I started the show. It's so important that people learn about this because
Hmm.
it's just not common knowledge out there.
Hmm.
There's a lot of information out there. People are trying to be healthy. There's a lot of trends going on now where people are trying to be healthy. But even if you're doing everything perfect according to what we know today, you're still going to get diseases. It's because we are nutritionally starving,
Hmm.
and that's what we're trying to enlighten people about. Humans have the genetic capacity to live to 120 to 140 years old. Now that's pretty amazing when you consider the average lifespan in the U.S. is 75.5.
For couch
Um,
potatoes.
what's that? Oh, couch
For couch
potatoes. Yeah. I mean, your average couch potato lives to 75.5. And your average doctor, you would think they'd be right up there because they, have all the medical science available to them. And what's their average age, Becky?
69.7.
Yeah, I mean that's
Doctors.
pretty sad when your doctor doesn't live as long as the couch potato does.
Hmm.
So, and then athletes. Tell us about athletes, Becky. I mean, where are they at as far as their health and longevity?
Well, sadly, athletes who think that they're living the healthiest lifestyle, um, everybody says exercise and you'll be all good. They actually have an average lifespan of 62 years old, and professional athletes are the lowest. We think of them as being so healthy, but that's not the case. So today we're going to find out why we're hearing in the news that athletes are dropping dead on the fields, tracks, courts, now even high schools. There's reasons for this. It's because they don't know about true health. True health is cell health. And we actually have some just critical information for everybody. Everybody in the world needs to know about the truth about this stuff. We actually have a clip from one of our awesome doctors named Ben Fuchs, and he is going to discuss cell health. He is a compounding pharmacist, he's a dermatologist, and he's a nutritionist, and he is on the scientific advisory board of his company. His motto is "The body is a healing system," because he believes if you have the right foundational nutrients, your body
Sorry
will.
about that, Becky.
Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Becky was trying to introduce Ben Fuchs, and I got the video going a little bit too quick. Are you seeing it, Becky?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead. I'm going to pin you. There we go. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. This is Ben Fuchs, who's a pharmacist. Uh, let's
He's a
see.
nutritionist, a compounding pharmacist, and he's also a dermatologist.
Yes.
He's
And so
awesome.
here's what he has to say about the body being a healing system.
I'm not only doing the research, I'm not only getting the raw data, but I'm also seeing how it works clinically. And let me tell you something, nobody has to be in a wheelchair when something's broken. The body's a healing system. It's hidden in plain sight. Anybody ever hear that term or that phrase? Hidden in plain sight. It's hidden in plain sight because every time you cut yourself, what happens? Right in front of your eyes. Guess what? That's just your finger? That's just your skin? It's every part of the body. It's in the nature of the body. And Z, so much. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Phyllis.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay.
You can go ahead.
We
There we go.
we have the information about what is the critical key to longevity and health, and the key is minerals. The key is specific, special minerals. Normally, the minerals, if you even get minerals in your vitamin compounds off the store shelf, they're called metallic minerals. They're not bioavailable to you. Your body passes them right through. As a matter of fact, they're kind of hard on your liver to run through your body. The kind of minerals that you need, and they're so critical, they actually make your vitamins work. They're the catalyst to make your vitamins work. They're colloidal bioavailable minerals. They're microscopic, and they have to be plant-based minerals. That's the only way you can get the spectacular results in prevention and reversals that are happening in huge numbers today by people that know about this. You have to know exactly what you need and what version and doses are effective and absorbable. It's not what you ingest, it's what you absorb that counts. And so you have to get the critical doses of the right kind of things. And that is what has been reversing the trend from Dr. Wallach's patients, spectacular, unbelievable things that he's done for so many people. If you're interested to know more about the information on these critical nutrients and how to access the correct products, find the blue button at the top of the Nutrition Health Connection page, which is the page that you're on where our live show is hosted, and it says critical nutrients on it. Click that and it'll take you to more information if you're interested in that about that. We
Yes.
want to share next with you the 4 stages human bodies go through from health to disease when there are mineral deficiencies over time. And Cindy's got a PowerPoint presentation to share with you.
The tab that she was talking about, the critical nutrients, this information, if you want more specific, detailed information on the difference between colloidal minerals. Can you see this well enough? Do I have it blown up enough, Becky?
It could be blown up bigger, actually.
Well, you can get to this on your. That's really huge. Well, at least it seems so to me. You can get to this, like I said, on the same fan page that you're at. Just click the critical nutrients tab after our show is over, and it talks about the power of colloidal minerals. These are minerals that were created by prehistoric plant life, and they're microscopic and electrically charged, and because of that, they work with the body so well in certain ways, and this explains it. Whereas off-the-shelf minerals are metallic minerals. And the sad thing about these is that you only absorb 8 to 12% of the metallic minerals that you ingest. The rest are passed through you. And x-rays have even shown whole vitamins and mineral tablets lined up in people's intestines, like little boxcars, because they're not being absorbed. They're not being digested and absorbed. Your body is not necessarily able to even break those down. And then on top of it, there's more nutrients than just the minerals that your body needs. So this information and where to source out this kind of the plant-derived colloidal minerals is on this page. So feel free to go to that page after our presentation here. And then, let's see, I'll switch over. Did you have any more comments on that, Becky, while I switch over to the...
No, we can run the PowerPoint presentation for them and show them the 4 stages. That'd be good. It's not any too big, though, if you can blow it up more.
It should be...
If not, it's okay. It should be.
That should be legible. Is that... How's that?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, this is directly out of the Dr. Wallach's book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. And I'm going to be reading some excerpts from it, so it's directly from his book. Becky and I are not the experts. We're learning a lot. We know a lot. But when it comes to the information, Dr. Wallach's the person to get it from. Okay, so there's 4 stages of trace mineral deficiencies in humans. So this is how the deficiencies manifest themselves over time in our body. The stage 1 is where your body is trying to compensate. the compensation phase. The body tries to absorb more, excrete less as the reserves of the mineral diminishes. So your body's trying to compensate for the lack of it and keep as much in itself as it can, and this is easily reversed by the intake of minerals. The second stage is metabolic compensation. The body can't maintain the normal trace element concentrations at the receptor sites. So this causes a reduction of the biochemical functions such as low blood sugar, irregular heartbeat, hypertension. So this is when some ailments are starting to show up. The third stage is the appearance of symptoms or defects. The body can no longer make up for any of the shortages, and the deficiencies start showing up in several different ways. Metabolically, and these are just brief examples. There's a lot more examples. But metabolically, for example, pre-diabetes. Cognitively, that's with your brain. ADHD, ADD, learning disabilities. I think dyslexia is in that group as well. Emotionally, it can create depression amongst many other emotional issues. Developmentally, with Down syndrome and other issues like that, as well as structurally, which a lot of people are familiar with that, with joint problems and aneurysms, that's the structure of your veins. There's also at this stage a noticeable lack of stamina and longevity in your ability to get through your day. Stage 4 is the clinical phase. This is when you have full-blown onset of disease and or death, and examples of this are cardiomyopathy, diabetes, cancer, and the list goes on and on and on and on. If you get the book is fascinating. There's so much information in this book. And then he addresses the question if they can be reversed. They can be reversed unless it has caused permanent biochemical, chromosomal, or gross physical damage. So mineral supplementation can reverse a lot of these issues, but there's no, there's no promise of that, but he has seen this happen over and over and over and over again, and that's why he says it is possible and why people need to get on these minerals. He has seen clinical responses in as little as 48 hours to 30 days. I think that's my last slide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good rundown of the sequences and how important the minerals are. They're just critical for absolutely everybody.
There's a couple that I wanted to give examples, specific examples of, just to give you an idea of what he's talking about. And I'm going to read a quick excerpt from his book. He said, the mineral selenium was universally thought to be toxic until 1957, when it was found to be an essential nutrient in trace amounts in laboratory animals and livestock. Selenium deficiency causes infertility, miscarriages, cystic fibrosis of the pancreas, sudden infant death syndrome in animals, stiff lamb disease, which is known as fibromyalgia in humans, white muscle disease, muscular dystrophy, anemias. I mean, the list goes on and on here. Cardiomyopathy. In each case, selenium supplementation prevented the disease and in many cases reversed or cured existing diseases, which were all significant causes of animal losses in the livestock industry. This is interesting, another early symptom of selenium deficiency in older humans is the appearance of liver spots or age spots. So actually those are a symptom of selenium deficiency. And when one has 10 age spots on their skin, they have millions of them in their brain, eyes, thyroid gland, heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, intestines, bone marrow, and muscle. So this pigment of aging is actually a collection of rancid fat known as free radicals. I mean, this is all a result of selenium deficiency. And then one other quick example I'd like to give is copper deficiency. He learned in the 1950s that copper deficiency, or it was learned then, that copper deficiency can cause aneurysms. They had a turkey farm that was trying to speed up how fast their turkeys grew, so they were feeding them a pelleted ration, and half of them died. And when they did the autopsies, they found out that they had aneurysms. So they added copper to their feed, and they quit having aneurysms. And copper deficiencies in humans presents itself as white, gray, or silver hair. Copper is required as a cofactor to manufacture hair pigment. And additional symptoms of copper deficiency includes crow's feet, skin wrinkles, spider veins, varicose veins, hemorrhoids, iron storage disease, and iron resistance anemia. All of the copper deficiency diseases have been eliminated in the animal industry with the commercially prepared pellets. So that's how they, with the addition of copper in your diet, then all that is alleviated. Here, I'm going to go off screen share. And if you want to, okay, Becky, what's next?
The only other comment I want to make about that is the thing that she's reading from Dead Doctors Don't Lie from Dr. Wallach. That's the #1 selling health lecture of all time. It's in the millions. And I wanted to pass that information along. We want to share with you guys nutrified bodies are the basic safety net for everyone living. Minerals are the catalyst to make the vitamins in your body work. Without them, the vitamins pass right through you. We hope this has been valuable information for you today, and we'll continue sharing the most critical information for you that we can to assist you. Please tell us in the comment section below what topics you would like us to cover. And people are waking up and catching on that there's more to learn than what we were all told growing up. We want facts and truth about determining our health choices, and that's what this new show is all about. It's about empowerment and knowing that you do have a choice, and that there are people out there with alternatives, and you need to know what they are and that they're doing with them, that they're proven to help people. And we'll continue to provide you with the best information that we can find to help you with yourself, your health, and your family's health. We think everybody in the world should know about this information, and that's what we're planning on doing with our show. Next week's show, we'd love it if you bookmarked us and put us on your calendar for next week. Our regular show time will now be on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Central. And the next show for next week will be on the 10 bad foods. There's a 10 bad foods and 10 good foods list. You're going to be pretty amazed at what's on that, and we'll tell you why, so that you actually have the facts, because people have been taught 180 degrees opposite of where reality lies with that stuff. And on this journey, everybody's looking for health and wellness. We all want our families to be protected. And we're going to pass along this information to you as we go so that everybody knows the reality of things and the truth of things better.
Yeah. How can you need the information to make the smart decisions? So if you don't understand the true basis for health, then how can you stay healthy? And we're all trying to do that, but without the real information, it's hard to do that. Let me just
don't even know that they have a choice. In a lot of cases, they don't know that there's knowledge out there about how to actually make yourself and your family much healthier.
Right. Now, there's, in addition to putting comments in the comment section, we've got 2 green buttons. Submit your health concerns here. If you don't want to put a comment and make it public in the comment section, you can click that green button and send us a message directly right through Facebook. Then the other button is nutrition product information, and that will send you to where you can learn more about some of the new nutrition products that are out there that are good. So.
Absolutely, and you're more than welcome. Our phone numbers and our emails are in there. You can contact us with questions privately if you care to do that. It's all good. And we wanted to share some of the shows and the future editions that we have slated for right now. We're going to include protecting yourself against viruses, pain management, how to combat stress, which is the #1 things that people go to doctors for to date, is stress. Everybody's stressed out about one thing or another or 10. Energy and healthy nutritional ways to up your energy. We all need that to get through our days. ADHD, antioxidants, skin nourishing mineral makeup. That
so much, yeah. There's so much we can go over.
Yeah, crazy good. And essential oils that have powerful health benefits for you.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
Also detoxing your body in a toxic world, and lots more. And we'd like your input on what you would like us to showcase in our future editions.
Yes, let us know. Communicate with us. We'd be glad to help you. We've got so much information that we can pass on, and we want to pass it on to as many people who are interested in listening. So.
Yes, absolutely. We appreciate you joining us, and we hope you got a lot of value and information that can help you and your family today. And bookmark us. Join us next week. Next Wednesday will be our normal going forward day, and we'll put out. You can find it always on our live link on the Health Nutrition Connection page, and we'll put out events schedules too for that. So. We appreciate you joining us today, and put in comments anytime down below, questions, and we'll answer that all during the week. This will be live replays until our next live show next Wednesday, and we'll be checking back with any questions and items that you guys care to cover down in the comment section down below. We really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Yep. Thank
See
you so
next
much.
Week.
We'll see you Wednesday.